to my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Taurus in the month of May. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell, and comments are very welcome, and you can leave them below. I will leave any descriptions in the description box, and I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot. These readings are general readings. They're not going to resonate with absolutely everybody, and the theme and energies in these readings may take place in the future, so come back and review these at any time. I'm guided by the tarot cards and spirit, so I basically just keep shuffling the deck until the appropriate cards present themselves. I start with past, present, and future cards, and then I follow through with the rest of the reading. So let's get started for the sun sign of Taurus in May. The sun sign of Taurus in May. Dear Spirit, what card from the past does Taurus need to focus on going forward? A card from the past. So the card from the past comes from the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is when it's about moving away. It's about leaving situations that don't have your best interest, going from rough situations into smoother situations. So in the past, this is the focus for you in the future. Something from a time in the past where you felt like you've had to move away, or maybe you didn't move away and it's still a pressing issue for you. So that's going to be a good focus for you for the month of May, regarding maybe past relationships, and maybe they weren't serving your best interest, and the best thing for you to do was to leave them, leaving situations that were uncomfortable or just a little bit more negative. This also can mean that it might still be lingering. It might be even with you at this present, where you're in a relationship that you didn't leave from the past, and then maybe you are still thinking that if this is like the right thing to do. So focus on that experience, regardless of whether you've had it yet in the past or you haven't had it yet. That's going to be something for you to focus on for the month of May. Now we'll do the present card. What does Taurus need to know about the present? The present. What does Taurus need to know about the present? Our dear friends Taurus, what do they need to know about the present? So we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is a competitive card. It's an active card. The Wands are the fire signs, so they're all about energy, action, and drive. So it's competitive. It's not about people, because when you look at this card and you see them, they're basically, it looks like they're fighting each other, but it's not something where they're getting hurt. It's just a battle of the wits. It's the ability to agree to disagree. It's also about gathering a group of people that have varying differences and having them put together and trying to come up with the outcome that everybody agrees on. So in the present, you might find that you come across situations like this. The idea with this card is for you to stick with it, because it's something that you can handle. You just have to learn how to move within that kind of energy, and that will really help you out. So let's see what the future has to say. The future for Taurus, the future card. Let's figure out what these cards are saying for Taurus for the month of May. The month of May for Taurus. So we have the Tower for the future. So big dramatic changes are going to happen that are going to take you out of maybe the situation. For some of you, maybe the situation of the Six of Swords that may be still lingering from the past. Maybe you are finding your voice and being a little bit more outspoken, or just figuring out ways to present yourself, because with this competitive card, sometimes you can get lost in a situation if you really don't have the ability to use your voice or speak your truth. And then for the future, we do have a situation where it is the Tower, so under big dramatic changes, but when in hindsight, when you look at these changes, they're for the best. For some people, it's a couple. The couple could be splitting up. There could be a separation, maybe leaving each other or moving in different directions, and it just wasn't working out. So let's see what else is going to be uncovered in this reading for Taurus for the month of May. The month of May for Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know about in the month of May? So we have death. So death isn't meaning that there's going to be a death. Death is a transformation card. And along with the Tower card, the Tower card is creating change in your life. Sometimes people are afraid for change, and then the Tower card has to come in and create that change in order for them to actually get out of whatever it is that they need to get out of. So within that change, death can come in and be transformative. Take you to a next level of awareness, take you in a new direction, on a new journey, where you can really truly, for once, just be your true authentic self. Because that's the kind of idea of the Tower, is to really shake things up to the point where, you have to be you have to be real, you have to take care of yourself. And then death comes in and creates that transformation for you. All right, what else does Taurus need to know for the month of May? Taurus for the month of May. Taurus in the month of May. What does Taurus need to know about the month of May that's going to assist them? So we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is about grief. It's about holding on to just holding on to situations that created sorrow, that created grief, that created pain, that created heartache, anything that creates a heaviness in the heart. But this card is really about spending too much time focusing on something that happened. It could be burnt bridges, it could be situations that you regret. So the time now is to really shake it, like get out of it. You've got two cups here that are ready to go, and so really focus on what it is that you might still be like hanging on to from the past that is causing you that heaviness in the heart, because it's time to change direction. And death is trying to lead you out of that as well. Death is there to tell you that you have to get on with your life. You have to create new stories. You have to create new paths, new journeys, new opportunities. You can't just focus on the negative, or you're just going to be stuck in a rut. And then we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is about heartache. It is about pain. Once again, it's three, and then we have three cups here. So for some of you, there's a real heaviness here. Maybe there was betrayal. Maybe there was a loss. Maybe there was deception, something going on. But it's time for this to all change. Death is at your door and is coming through to change all of this. And it could have a lot to do with something from the past as well. The Six of Swords, that having to leave a situation, and maybe you weren't ready to leave a situation, or maybe you had, and maybe you're still carrying the weight of that situation with you. So it's time to change that. What else does Taurus need to know for the month of May? For the month of May, Taurus. So we have more swords. It's a lot of like Taurus. Well, let's go. This is the Nine of Swords. This is the card of worry. The card of worry, sleepless nights, anxiety. So right here we have a lot, really heaviness here for some of you, Taurus. And this is really causing you a lot of that sleepless nights and a lot of worry and a lot of just going back and forth in the past in your head. Like it's almost like it's got a hold on you, and it's like you feel like you really can't do anything about it. Like you really feel kind of trapped within it. But death is right here. Death watch is coming through, and is going to assist you. So you have to you really have to change your mindset, and you have to start looking at anything or everything that has a positive aspect in your life. You're focusing way too much on the heaviness, and you gotta look around and look at your life and look at where you are and look at just the little things and attach positivity to those little things and just climb out of this. And then we have another 9, and it's the 9 of Pentacles. So death is taking you through a huge transformation, and it's coming out as the 9 of Pentacles. You have 2 9s here. So you've got one dark side and one positive side. So this is opening a door here for you. This is a great card because this person is self-made. It's a card of refinement and sophistication and luxury, but it's also a card of somebody who creates their own reality, creates their own world. And all these things that this person desires come to fruition just because they're standing in their true authentic self, and they're being themselves, and they're allowed to be free, and they're allowed to express themselves. So yeah, we've got a really, the heaviness is going, and it's going to come out really well. So if some of you are really attached to a situation that's not really serving your best interests, it's time to think about what you really want, what truly makes you happy, especially with these 2 9s. Like we don't want this. We don't want you sitting in bed worrying about things with anxiety. We want you to be able to have that life that you are either manifesting or dreaming about. Have that strength of being your true authentic self and being able to express yourself as your true authentic self. What else does Taurus need to know for the month of May? The month of May. Month of May. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we have 3 major arcana cards here. We have the Tower, we have the Death, and we have Wheel of Fortune. These are all big change cards. They're life lessons, but these are the big change cards. Like if you had to get 3 cards out of the major arcana to create your ability to change, these are the ones. So the Wheel of Fortune means this is exactly as I was saying, is that death is coming in for a transformation. The Wheel of Fortune is the change. Wheel of Fortune moves all the time. It's secular. And when things are down, it moves up. It also carries good fortune with it, which is quite interesting because it's right here beside this beautiful 9 of Pentacles card. So things are looking up for you. Things are looking up, and things are going to be much more positive for you, Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know about for the month of May? Our dear friends Taurus in the month of May. The month of May for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know about in the month of May? So we have the Queen of Wands. So the court cards are either people that come into your life or around you, or the court cards can be wanting you to take an aspect of this energy and find it in yourself and use that energy. The Queen of Wands is from the Wands, so it's a fire signs. It is Aries, it is Leo, and it is Sagittarius. So it could be people of those sun signs, or it could be that time of year. Aries would be March and April, Leo would be July and August, and Sagittarius would be November and December. So keep that in mind going forward. The Queen of Wands has a little bit of a spiritual aspect of her. She has her little familiar, her little black can't speak today. Her little black cat right there beside her. So For some of you, you might be exploring your spirituality. You might meet up with somebody from that is spiritual and has some news for you. The Queen of Wands also is very, very confident. She has a lot of confidence. She likes being the center of attention. She doesn't mind that kind of energy. They would be very well suited in as a leadership role, or maybe public speaking or on stage or something like that. So if the Queen of Wands, if you don't feel that there's a Queen of Wands around you, try and take her energy and use it. They are masters, the queens, but in more in a feminine sense than the kings are. So it's a very strong energy. It's very driven. It's very confident. It has that spiritual aspect to it. So if some of you are thinking about doing something in the spiritual realm and want to get a business started or want to get yourself out there, the Queen of Wands is a really good sign for you to take yourself in that direction and try it out and start doing some projects or creative work or whatever it is that you feel you're drawn to. So what else does Taurus need to know in the month of May? The month of May. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts from the universe. These are the doors of opportunity that open for you. The Wands, once again, we have the Queen of Wands here, and I was saying how for some of you, you might have projects that are of the spiritual type, or you just might have creative projects or just projects in general that you've been thinking about starting or getting out there more, taking them to a different level. The Ace of Wands is a good indication for you, because that just means that the universe agrees with you. The universe is going to have your back, and the universe is going to be there to give you opportunities and gifts. As long as you take the action to make these things happen. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is very interesting. Since all of this really good energy is here, and now we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles could mean that you are, we still have this happening. And the Five of Pentacles maybe there is connecting you back to something. Maybe you feel like you're connected to this situation. Or maybe all of this you don't feel like, maybe here you're going to have your confidence and your self-esteem tested. Because here there's a lot of power that you do have. But now we go back into the Five of Pentacles, so really watch out with the Five of Pentacles. This also could mean there's something in your life that you haven't gotten over. And it could cause you a problem if you don't get over it, because that's what the fives are. The fives are the cards that you have to push through. You have to get through this energy, and this energy sometimes isn't the best. There might be conflict, there might be tension, there might be fear, illusions, doubt, but you got to get through this. This card also reminds us that really connect to your spirituality, because this church window is here and the lights are on, and that means there's always a connection to your spirituality. You're always connected to your spirit guides. You're always connected to a power that you can tap into. You just have to accept it and then just ask for it, because there's a lot of spiritual beings and angels and that realm that's there to assist you. As long as you have a belief in it and you can connect to it, then you'll see how it can give you the power that you need to get over that five. So that's something, Taurus, that you're really going to have to figure out. There's something holding you back. There's something there that this is happening. This is your future. But this can take all this away or slow it down and really keep you back in this. So really work through that five energy, whatever it is. If you have to meditate to figure out what it is, or you just know, right now you know what that is, and just work through it. There's people there to help you. You may not know who they are, but there is. If you reach out, there will be help for you. If you connect to your spirit guides and just the spiritual realm, the universe, it'll be there to help you too. You might not see it clearly at first, but it'll be there for you, and it'll get you through that 5. Once you're past that 5, you're heading right up to a 10. And once you get to 10, you get to a next level awareness, and you get to start a whole new cycle, and it's going to be very positive, and it's going to be very healthy, and it's going to be very passionate and purposeful. So I always look to the bottom of the deck to end my readings. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So the kings are the masters, the queens are the masters, the kings are the masters, but they're the masculine qualities. They are the extroverts, they're the yang energy, this is the yin energy. Swords are all about your intellect, your mind, your thoughts, your communication. They are not the soft and fuzzy emotional energies of the tarot cards. They are realistic and they're logical. The King of Swords lives by the truth and dies by the truth. And so he wants direct honesty. He wants you to be truthful. He wants to be honest. The swords are the air signs, so it's going to be Aquarius, it's going to be Gemini, and it's going to be Libra. If you know anybody from these signs that has that king type of quality, listen to their advice. They'll come in to assist you. If you need yourself to become more of that, more masterful of your truths. Maybe it's hard for you because maybe you have a history of untruths, and it's not that it's something that you enjoy doing, but it just is a protection. It kind of is like a protection for you. It's time to gain control of that. Start speaking more of your truths, and even if you start off slowly, just build momentum. So the king may be a person here to help you, and it could be the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It could take place in January or February of next year, or it could take place May, June, or it could take place September, October. So think about those times of the years. And also, once again, draw on the energy of the King of Swords. If this is what you need to assist you with a lot of this stuff going on, then just start drawing on that energy. Start taking the time to be more truthful and be your authentic self, and get out of that sort of illusion-based kind of fear-based kind of scenarios, because that's not really working for you. You got a lot of good stuff going on here, and it's there for you. You just have to believe in yourself and believe in it. So that's the reading for the month of May for Taurus. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave any descriptions in the description box below. And I do take donations. They are very useful and helpful for me. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot to leave any donations there. Have a great May. I hope you get through the stuff that you have to get through so that you can have that life that you dream and desire. Stay safe, and I will see you next month.